Now we'll discuss about another topic, that is resolving power of grating. So we already know that resolving power is very much important for any optical device, either telescope, microscope or any other device. Even it is important for the grating. So what is meant by the resolving power? Resolving power, it is defined as the ability to show neighboring lines in a spectrum as separate. So suppose nothing but if two lines are closely lying, when we are seeing through the any optical device, it may be of separated, or it may be it is seen as a single line. That is, and how much it is capable to show that a small 2 points or 2 lines which are closely lying as separate, that ability of an instrument is called as a resolving power. Resolving power, it is defined as the ability to show the neighboring lines, that is closely lying neighboring lines in a spectrum as separate. It is measured by the ratio as lambda by d lambda, that is the wavelength of light it is used, and the change in the difference in the very small change in the difference in the wavelength for two neighboring lights or two neighboring wavelengths. So lambda is the wavelength of light it is used. D lambda is the least difference in the wavelength of neighboring spectral lines, which can be just resolved. This is very important, that is just resolved. So we already know that in any, that is a Rayleigh certainty equation, that we are saying as a two lines could be as either resolved or unresolved or just resolved. Resolved means they should be as seen as a separate, two equally separated lines. Unresolved means they are seen as equal, means they are seen as an one, even though they are two lines, but it is seen as an one line, that is unresolved. Just resolved means they are just least separable between the two neighboring spectral lines, that it is called as a just resolved. The two spectral lines are said to be as just resolved if the separation of two objects is such that the two spectral lines are said to be as a just resolved if separation of two objects is such that the central maxima of diffraction pattern of one wavelength coincides with the first minima of the second wavelength. So better to understand this with the diagram. So suppose if we consider a two diffraction pattern is observed by the grating. This is the central maxima for first wavelength. Central maxima for first wavelength such as of lambda 1. Central maxima. So whenever it is said to be as a just result, always the just result taken as the first minima of the wavelength, it is coincide with the central maxima of the second wavelength, means the central maxima should be absorbed. The second wavelength central maxima should be absorbed in the first wavelength of minima, first minima of the wavelength of first wavelength, that is lambda 1 minima is formed as the maxima for the second wavelength. So that it is formed as formed as like this. So now you can observe that the minima of the first wavelength coincides the maxima of the second wavelength. Then only we can say that the two diffraction lines or spectrums are said to be as just resolved. Unresolved means these two are not coincided, means they are too much separated. That maxima of the wavelength of first maxima of the wavelength lambda 1 is coincides with the maxima of the second wavelength, then it is said to be as well resolved. They are separated, means those two lines are well distinct or well separated. So this we call it as an not well resolved. So minima and maxima, they are coincided for the two wavelengths, then it is called to be as just resolved. And if it is less than this, means the maxima line is less than the for the first wavelength, it is not coincided for the minimum wavelength, minimum diffraction pattern minima, then it is said to be as unresolved, means those two are not distinctly separated, they are closely each other, they are seen like as one, that it is called as a unresolved. So when we are observing the two distinct separate lines only when they are just separated, that is just resolved, that only we are saying the maxima of diffraction pattern of one wavelength coincides with the first minima of the second wavelength. That we can observe here, theta is the diffraction angle for first central maxima of wavelength lambda, and the second maxima is observed for the minima of the first wavelength, that is different wavelength as lambda plus d lambda. The total diffraction angle, it is taken as d theta plus d theta, and the difference, small angular separation between the two wavelengths, it is called as d theta. D theta is a resolving ability or limit of resolution. D theta is nothing but the limit of resolution. Either it is said to be as in terms of angle, or that is angular separation, or in terms of linear separation. In terms of angular separation, d theta is nothing but a limit of resolution. D theta is the limit of separation in terms of angle. So now the light rays are passing through the grating, and it is passing through the straight on the center of the screen. The screen, it is drawn here, and the two lines of spectral lines of lambda and lambda plus d lambda with a change in diffraction angle theta and theta plus d theta is observed, and due to diffraction for the first spectral line, it forms as a one set of diffraction pattern, and the second line, it forms as a second set of diffraction pattern. They are closely lying each other such that the minima of the first wavelength is coincides with the central maxima of the second wavelength. So therefore they are just resolved. By this equation we can consider the grating equation for maxima. It is considered as a plus b sin theta is equals to n lambda. It is considered as a plus b sin theta is equals to n lambda for maxima. That is for first wavelength. For the first wavelength, a plus b sin theta is equals to n lambda. So now it is again for the second wavelength, that is a lambda plus d lambda. Lambda plus d lambda, it also forms as the central maxima at the angle theta plus d theta. So therefore it is for the second one, second spectrum or second diffraction pattern, it is taken as an a plus b sin theta plus d theta is equals to n lambda plus d lambda. This is the This is the equation for the central maxima for first diffraction pattern, and the equation 2 represents as a central maxima grating equation for second wavelength, that is lambda plus d lambda, that is a plus b sin theta plus d theta is equals to n lambda plus d lambda. So suppose now consider for minima equation. For this minima equation, then it is taken as a plus b sin theta is equals to a plus b sin theta. It changes angle for the second minima. For the second minima, for the same, the angle lambda wavelength is constant for second, for this spectral line. For this minima, first wavelength of minima, the wavelength lambda remains as it is, but the angle it is changes. Angle it is changes to d theta plus theta. So that's why it is taken as sin theta plus d theta is equals to n lambda for first minima. This first minima is coincides with the maxima of the second wavelength, that is lambda plus d lambda. So rearranging this equation, we'll get it as on either side it is represented with the order or number of lines on grating, that is defined in terms of number of lines in on grating. So on both the side adding n value, n a plus b sin n a plus b sin theta plus d theta is equals to n lambda. n a plus b sin theta plus d theta is equals to n lambda. So now here we can observe that the central maxima is coincides with the first minima of the wavelength lambda. So therefore rearranging this equation, n lambda represent as for minima of equation, but here it coincides with the central maxima for first minima. So therefore it is adding or subtracting by the one value, n a plus b sin theta plus d theta is equals to sin theta plus d theta is equals to n plus or minus 1 by lambda. 1 it is added because the minima is coincides with the central maxima of second wavelength. This equation is for maxima. It is overlapped under the minima, means it is formed in the first minima. Either if it is goes in this direction, it is taken as plus 1. If it is formed in this direction, it is taken as minus 1. So better I am taking as this value as n a plus b sin theta plus d theta is equals to n plus 1 lambda. So better I am observing this value as n a plus b sin theta plus d theta is equals to n plus 1 lambda. So this is we am giving as an equation 3. Equation 3. This equation is for minima, that is central maxima for the second wavelength coincides with the first wavelength minima. Therefore it is a minima equation. It is minima equation. That is, after this I am taking a plus b sin theta plus d theta is equals to n plus 1 lambda divided by n. Can write it in this way. So now this is equation 4. So we can observe that equation 2 and 4 are similar to each other. Equation 2 and 4. This equation and as well as this equation both are similar. A plus b sin theta plus d theta and a plus b sin theta plus d theta. So on comparing these two, I'll get it as n lambda plus d lambda is equals to n plus 1 lambda by n. So now n lambda plus n d lambda is equals to n lambda plus lambda by n. N lambda n d lambda equals to n lambda, and n cancels, so remains n lambda plus n lambda, take it inside, lambda by n, cancel this. So you'll get it as n d lambda is equals to lambda by n. So therefore d lambda by lambda, d lambda by lambda is equals to 1 divided by n into n. So here d lambda by lambda is called as limit of resolution. Limit of resolution. Limit of resolution is nothing but the change in the wavelength of the light it is used divided by the light ratio of change in the wavelength of light it is used to the wavelength of light it is used. That is d lambda by lambda is called as a limit of resolution. Resolving power it is defined as reciprocal of limit of resolution. Reciprocal of limit of resolution. Limit of resolution is nothing but it is an ability to how much it is capable to separate the two lines. Means how much distance it is the minimum distance required to separate the 2 points or 2 lines as said to be as just result. That is nothing but the 2 lines should be as said to be as just result. That minimum distance is called as the limit of resolution. D lambda is the change in the neighboring 2 spectral lines, change in the wavelength of neighboring 2 spectral lines, and lambda is the wavelength of light it is used. Wavelength of a light it is used, and d lambda is the change in the wavelength of difference in or change in the wavelength of light of 2 spectral lines. The ratio of this it is called as a limit of resolution, and the reciprocal of limit of resolution is called as a resolving power. Resolving power is equals to lambda by d lambda, that is equals to n into n. Resolving power is equals to lambda by d lambda is equals to n into n. So this is of resolving power by grating.